So this is your L final.
A final, leg 1.
And we're off and away. Craggy leads his first turn from Mike. Craggy gets sideways but gets away with it. So it is Crag, Martin, Collington, Yardy, Compton, Slay and Lee. Regulation order 1-7. So coming into Volvo for the first time and out of it, it's going to be Crag from Martin. And they gap Collington ever so slightly, probably about 3-4 tenths of a second. And that looks close back in at the end of the stroke, so Craig definitely quick through the second half, slays over, so Craig going to go by, and his lead after one is 0.7 of a second, and it is a fairly even split between the front four, 0.7 of a second, all the way back to Yardy. And once again, Martin looks to catch Collington slightly through the left-hand section, and down the straight into the end of the straight, and Martin is visibly closer, towards the this time around, Collington up on two wheels, gets away with it. Gap this time by stays at 0.7, so Craggy very quick over the loop. And it is after 2, Craig, Martin, Collington, Yardy, Crompton, 1-5, same regulation. Heavily making a move up a position into 6. And big loser is going to be Phil Slay, who went over at the end of the straight a lap ago. So coming towards the line, and Craig looks to pull out ever slightly. Craig, Martin, Collington, Yardy, Crompton, and Kev leads faster pace. And looks like Lee Martin has rolled it, landed on his wheels, or got away with it with a quick marshal. So that has been Craggy, what, 2.5 second gap, maybe 3 second gap. And we all know what Neil's like, give him 3 seconds and he'll disappear off into the distance. A tricky track, he needs to keep it wheel side down, is very something Lee Martin can do. It is a 2.6 second gap. Best lap on the board goes to Neil Cragg, 23.1. And gap between Martin and Collington is just half a second. So Craggy's coming across the line now, so 5 laps on the board. And then comes the chasing pack of Martin, Collington and Yardy, gapping Compton ever so slightly. Gap out front 2.8, and it's just 0.4 back to Collington in the free spot. 2, 3 and 4 going on to the banking first time, drop back down and back onto the straight. And coming down straight, all 3 of them into the first corner together. Craggy goes by the line now. Here comes Martin, Collington and Yardy. Gap between the 3 of them just 1.3. Gap stays to the front, so Craggy holding a 2.8 lead. And then 1.3 seconds separating Martin, Collington and Yardy. Looks like Martin's gapped it ever so slightly this time round. And Collington closes in at the end of the straight. This is where he looks quickest and looks to close in slightly. So coming across the line, Craggy's been and gone. Martin goes through identical lap time from the front 2. Collington closes in by 600ths of a second. And Yardy loses out by 300, so nothing split the front 4 on lap time. Craggy has his 2.8 second buffer. Will that be enough? We're at 150 to go, so 3 10 down, 150 to go. Craggy goes by, 8 laps on the board, 23.1 for him last time by. Gap extends to 3 seconds. Collington, you're 0.6 behind. Yardy, you are 0.75. So Martin, Collington and Yardy coming into the banking for the first time of this lap. And down the straight they go. So Craggy going to come by the line with about 1 minute 20 to go. 1:23 on the race clock. And it's a 23.3 from Cragg. Martin goes by his best lap, 23.1, and gaps Collington by 1.1. And Yardy's closing in onto the back of the 3 car, so battle on track is for 3rd, and that battle between Yardy and Collington. Lee Martin's over, so that's going to put him back into the Collington, and they're on the end of the straight together, so Craggy's lead will extend. Coming across the line, 55 seconds to go, 55 to go. Gap between Martin, Collington and Yardy, just 0.9 of a second. 0.2 the gap at the front between Martin and Collington. Collington leading out the bottom, gets away with it. Lee Martin, half spin, going to get away with it. Collington is right there. Any error, and Collington and Yardy are going to be through. And we're at 35 to go, so coming across the line to put 11 laps on the board. Neil Craig, your lead is exactly 5 seconds. It's quarter of a second between Martin and Collinson, quarter of a second between Collinson and Yardy. They've probably got this lap and one more after guess, this lap and one more after guess. So coming down the straight, we've got Martin, Collinson, Martin split, and Collinson look up inside. Four cuts on him, 12 seconds to go. You guys will be starting your last lap now. The last lap for these three, battling out for second, third and fourth in leg number 1. So we've got Martin, Collinson and Yardy. Is there any way past the Collinson coming out of the wall? And it's too quick to change. Martin gaps it ever slightly. Yardy's looking up the inside of Collinson. Can't quite make it stick. Down the straight they go. The institution times. Here comes your leg 1 winner. Craig gonna take it. Battle for second. Looks like it's going to stay regulation. Martin second. Collinson third. And Yardy in 4th. Kevin Lee going to bring home a good 5th place result from 7th on the grid. Paul Compton going to come home in 6th. Danny McGee in 7th. Ellie Stappen in 8th. Phil Slay in 9. And Simon Wass in 10th.
Year final, leg 2, two-wheel drive.
So off and away we go. Craigie leads from pole. Lee Martin looks at the inside in turn 1. Can't make it stick. Ellis has already done 14 barrel rolls on the straight. But we don't care. Out front, Craig, Martin, Collinson and Slay. 6 up to 4. And a very, very fast Kevin Lee running in 5th. So it looks like Yardy was the loser in all that. So here's Craig, Martin, Collinson, Slay and Lee, your top 5. And so leg 1, Kevin Lee, fastest lap on the final, I believe. On Slay's over. So that's going to allow Kevin Lee to cruise up onto the back of Collinson. What can he do? 7th up to 4th in 1 lap. Craigie, your lead last time by, just 0.4 of a second to the Lee Martin car. And it looks like Craig and Martin are gapping Collinson ever so slightly, but Collinson has gapped Lee as well. So Collinson can sit in there one lap. He's going to want to look forward rather than back. And Craig's going to come by, cross the line, put 2 laps on the board. And it's going to be a 1.3 second lead, so 22.68 from Neil Craig. 22.68, cracking lap from the 1 car. And you can see on track he has pulled out a 1.3 second lead on that lap. There is Craig from Martin, Collinson cruising up onto the back of the Martin car. Then comes the freight train, 7, 4, 5, 6. Running 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th all across the line together. That's Lee, Yardy, Compton and Slay running 4th and 7th. Lee out front 1.7, Collinson 1.8 behind the 2 car or Martin storms over the middle. And looks like you've lost a whole bunch of time before Collinson's over. So Collinson making an error, that is very, very rare. So good Lee going to go through and up onto 2 wheels, gets away with Yardy looking up inside, has crossed the line, not going to make it stick. So Craig out front by 2.1 seconds. Then we got Martin. But the battle we're interested in is for 3rd right now. And it is Kev Lee with Tom Yardy for company. And then we've got a very fast Craig Collinson running in 3rd, 4th, 5th place. And then Phil Slay in 6th. So here they come. Lee, Yardy, Collinson and Slay crossing the line. Kev Lee throwing it at it. Looks like we've got an error out front. That error must have been for the Martin car. So Craig's coming down in the straight now. There goes Lee Martin around in the straight. Thank you, Paul Croxton. So gap last time by was 2.3. Looks closer, so it's an error from Craigie. 1.8 is the gap now. 22.89 from Martin last time by. His quickest lap of the race. Taking a good half a second out of Craig last time by. So can anything happen out front? Now Martin goes up onto the gearbox of the 1 car. And what's happening in our battle for 3rd? Looks like Kevin Lee still has it from Yardy and Collinson. And so they go past Freddie Russell Martin and coming towards racing control. Kevin Lee up on 2 wheels again. We're getting away with it. Good control. So it is Kevin Lee, Tom Yardy and Craig Collinson. Half a second separating the 3 of them as they cross the line. 1:55 to go, drivers. 1 minute and 55 seconds to go. Neil Craig still leads. If he brings this one home, he will take CQ and win for the meeting. Taking home a maximum 131 points towards his championship. And something's happened. Looks like Kevin Lee's had a handful of errors. He's going to drop all the way down to 9th, 8th spot. So that's going to release Yardy up into 3rd spot. Closely followed by Collinson. 0.3 was the gap last time by. And not far behind is Phil Slay. So any error and Slay will capitalise. So coming into the end of the straight now, Yardy and Collinson looking for any way by. Both these drivers very well known for being a difficult pass, be very quick and C, good at placing the cars. So any pass between Yardy and Collinson will be a good one. So keep your eyes on that battle. Looks like Slade's had an error. So Mossy up to the 6th spot. Not quite able to capitalise on Slade's error. Meanwhile, out front, Craggy is already clean and gone past the line. There goes Martin. Gap is 3.7. Neil, your quickest lap still 22.6. Martin, your quickest 22.8. 47 seconds to go. 4.7 to go. And it is still Yardy from Collinson coming into the banking for the first time. Got back down, back up it as they come down the straight. 36 seconds as they started at the beginning of the straight. And Collinson's looking left, looking right, can't quite find a way by. Yardy is holding his line very well. 29 seconds as he crosses the line. Collinson's over. Marshall's there as quick as possible. That is a relief to Yardy. So full running order with 20 to go. It's Cragg, Martin, Yardy. Collinson, Slade, McGee, you're in 6, Lee 7, Moss 8, Stafford 9, and Compton 10. 15 seconds to go. So Cragg and Martin starting the last lap now. We've had another error from Cragg. 23.8 last time by. Martin going to close in by a second. Too little, too late though, I believe. As Neil Cragg is starting the straight now, and the race time has expired. Finish lap 2 on, guys. Finish lap 2 on. Neil Cragg, 2 corners to go to bring home the meeting here with a win in A1 and A2. Neil Cragg taking a win. Lee Martin going to come home in 2nd. Tom Yardy going to come home in 3rd. Craig Collinson in 4th.
Here, final leg 3, 2-wheel drive. Hold it right. Oh, I nearly got this racing.
So Neil Cragg, like I've already said, team field winner today, runs in leg 3.
Yeah.
And then it'll be all over there.
Just love regular control car racing. Can't remember these 19 and 20 British Championships, especially in that region. Over a handful plus of European wins. And of course, that magical title of World Champion. Some years back, but with the world's on dirt, we wouldn't have fancy him to do it again. So here comes Neil down the straightaway now. He's currently at Presto's at the checkout. A great battle for 2nd place, because you've got to say Lee Martin could be under pressure from Collinson, Yardy and Compton. McGee doing very well too. So here comes your sort of runaway leader. I say that though, but he did make an error in the last one. So he sort of just put that in there just so we can see he's not superhuman. Yeah. Yes, everybody saw that it was a good lap, and I have to commend it because it's an amazing 22.35 second lap. I mean, the only way I can describe that, and be honest, is really just putting everybody pants down, really. That's just the only way it can be described. It's just, it's in a world of his own story. A super drive throughout the day. Here it comes. So he does a 22.35, backs up by a 22.6 and a 22.8. Wow. Lee Martin 22.79, another one of our superstar world drivers. He would even admit that Neil has been driving out of his skin today. So there you go, Lee Martin proving that he's still got something in that car. 22.6 by Lee running 2nd. And it's Craggy, Martin, Collinson, Yardy, McGee. Stafford running well from 10th. Lee, Compton, Slade and Mossy. 22.5 by your drag. It's becoming boring. Dear, dear, dear. I mean, it's just like watching paint dry. It just goes round on the same spot every lap. No errors. Yes. I can see the battle, yes. So, Craig, Martin, Yardy, Collinson, and of course, the two guys are checking out in front, and there is a battle for third and all. And they are here, thank you, Eugene. There goes Neil, there goes Lee, and a great battle for third place between Tom Yardy and Craig Collinson. Here they come over the loop, are 4 and 3. Through that hole over the section that I totally dislike, and unfortunately I lose them now in the sun as they come out the other side and down the straightaway. Oh, was that a little lap tap? A little lap tap going on there by Mr. Collinson. Here they come over the loop. Here's Craig trying to line up Tom for a move here. 30 seconds to go. I've got a feeling we're going to get through for one more. It would be nice. Oh, Moss is out. Oh? Is that a new leader? It is a new leader, yes. Lee Martin obviously was the mirror down in front, but oh, this is another battle going on between Ellis and Kevin. But with time expiring, we're trying to pick out the third place battle, and here they are coming down the straight now. Time is expired. Is Tom going to hold up Craig? Is Craig going to play on? No! I mean, he was doing everything, but he just didn't have it. Oh, that hasn't crossed the line.
B final 2-wheel drive.
Oh, it's a great start by Rebecca. Here she comes. In hot pursuit, it's Eugene. That seems to have found a tremendous bit of speed this year, to be very fair. So, here she comes. Looking quite good. So Tom, Eugene, Ed, Ben and Connor Cocker. So here she comes down the straight for another lap. This is the B final, yes. In hot pursuit with Eugene. Yep, she's still with him. Here she comes down the straight. It's a shame really that the plane went out of commission. What was the idea with that, Trent? Yep. I love him too much, really too much. He's leading the big final. But I do have a man that knows enough information that could put him into deep trouble. So my pockets are deep enough. I'll pass you over to Simon Moss.
I will happily talk about Simon. So he's got his nose out front. And we know that's a pretty hefty nose. And he leads the way at the moment. Eugene's second, I think. I don't know who's third. I think it's Ed Kerry. And Tom Cockle got in at 2:45 this morning. And an argument with his missus first thing about him coming racing. So you have to go, she said. And as I said, own copies in the deep final. Oh no, oh shit. Anyway, he's leading and he's smiling. So that's the first time he's done that all day. And he navigated the straight before he started, which is also a step up from Q4. So as soon as the centre section is off wheeling away, he's still being chased by Eugene Galley. And he's got what? 2:20 to go at the moment. So you're running orders: Cockle, Galley, Perry, Cocker, Jemison, Neal, Halliwell, Melly, Smith and Holdsworth. The gap is about 0.9. So here comes Tom. Red, white and blue. Yokomo, chased by the X-ray, I believe, Eugene Galley. Eugene nearly come on this year again. First day final for about 25 years, I think, at Telford. He's a racer for 35, yeah. And he looks a little closer, to be fair. So Cockle's starting to twitch. He's sniffing something. And he's epitome of concentration looking up there. To the left and right. Eugene is closer, 23.59 for Cockle, 23.07 for Galley, so the gap comes down to 0.6. And Cockle goes long, Eugene Galley chasing, making a right and a left, coming through the centre section. Ed Kerry best of the rest of the third, he's got a pretty hefty gap on Connor, but Cockle looks like he's gapped him. The gap a little bit wider, they say. Yeah, 23.07 for Galley. Cockle responds with a 23.41. It takes 4 tenths back for you guys with a minute and quarter to go. Oh, starting to get to the business end of this one. They shouldn't be in traffic for a while. If they are, I think it's going to be Jack Neal. And this looks another good one from Eugene Galley, so he's definitely closer. So you see final coming down to his final 55 seconds at the moment. Galley and Cockle out on their own. Cockle's nice to start. Eugene, this is a good one. 23.4, Cockle 23.7. And looks a little twitchy through the centre section, making a left and a right. So Cockle with an action here in 2 and 4 wheel, I think. Definitely 2 of his X-Factory and 4-wheel drive with his hat, I want to say. Might be wrong. And he is close. So Cockle is going to shut one nostril, stay nice and tight, and see if he can deny Eugene Galley the pace. We've got 30 on the clock, so this and one more. And Galley's all over. And right, through the centre section, the marshals involved. Cockle jumps out of the bomb hole, little sideways. And Galley all over the back of Tom Cockle as they make a left and a right onto the straight. 16 to go, so it's going to be this and one more. Eugene Galley looking left, looking right. Cocker stays nice and tied up through the centre section in front of me. And this is it. 7 on the clock. You two are through. Ed Kerry might do, as will the chasing pack. So your leaders making a left and a right out of the bomb hole. Ed's through, so Cockers goes a little wide. I think he's got enough unless Eugene does something special. Here they go down the straight together. He's got to throw it in. Oh, Cocker, but he left the door open. He's twitching, he's sniffing. Will he keep his nose there? He's running by a nose. He's running by a nose. So Cocker.
C final 2-wheel drive.
So we're off. So here comes Keith. In hot pursuit is Perret. The ecstasy. So crowd round everybody, please final net. You don't want to miss it. Yeah. Keith, oh dear. Marshall, please, help, help, help. Oh, from third to last. Oh dear me. So, my computer can't be right, so I'm not going to look at that. I do know that it's 2001. So here comes Keith, looking quite sweet. Then we've got Stephen Pierce, that's his colours, I'm pretty sure. And then is it Jack Hurst, he looks like? It's a little bit difficult with the sun. Yeah, it doesn't like Jack. So here comes the leaders, but you know, he's starting off pretty smooth, but these guys are warming up to the task. Pierce and Hurst and Thorne are now on a little bit of a mission. And got to see if they're going to start putting our leader under a little bit of pressure here. I'm going to take them to absolute cracking finals. And look, this is not going to be disappointing because Stephen Pierce is now chewing. Now, if anybody doesn't understand that comment, in the olden days we used to have motors at the back of the car, he's chewing on his gearbox and on his motor. Well, of course the motor's now right inside the body shelf, so we don't have that. You know, I'm just talking to the youngsters that are 50 years younger than me. You know, some of us might remember it. They weren't even born then. Just a twinkle in Daddy's eye, or money, you know. Six and nine. I'm being told there by Mr. Cragg, believe it or not. You've got to pay attention to these things. Where's the leader? Here's the camera. Oh! The leader seems to have worked away a little bit. And we have definitely got a battle on here for second place because so I think we've missed a lap for Stephen Pierce, but it's crystal clear on track. It's crystal clear on track, but it's Keith Robinson from Stephen Pierce. So there has been a lap missed for the second place man. We can clearly see that we're commentating on it as we speak. So here comes the leader down the straight. Here comes Stephen, and in hot pursuit is look at that. I can't see it from here. It is Richard Thorne, isn't it? So here comes the leader. Just over a minute to go, and looks like Mr. Thorne has spread his wings a little bit and taken up second place. We've got 40 seconds to go. It's a three-way battle. Here they come down the straight, and so far we have to commend Keith because we've held some pressures and really so far a top race. Let's just hope I haven't just Murray walking in. And time is expiring. I've got a feeling they might get through to the next floor, I'm not sure. Someone's pinned it. That looks like Stephen's pinned it. I'm not sure they're going to get through to the next lap here. This could be it. Here they come. Oh, I don't know. Let's have a look. Well, the update's quick enough, and then I know. I think they're through. I think they're through. They're racing still. And there we go, back section. Hanging right, hanging left. Coming onto the straightaway now. Oh, is Richard Thorne going to do it with the last few corners? Look at this. Is it going to happen? Does he throw it? Oh, he tried everything and he ended up in the dust.
D final, two-wheel drive.
So away we go. Paul Coleman. Oh, Emerson gets a bit cornered. Moves it to bottom. I've been mistaken. I don't remember everybody there, of course. But if I were you guys, I would be around for the B final commentary. On pole is Tom Cockrell, so I'll hang around for that one. There might be a little bit of playback going on. So let's pick up the leaders. Here they come down the straight. That still looks like George's car. Let's have a look. Yeah. Looks like Chris is not. Anyway, I thought he was. Yeah, they're trying to confuse me if it's not bad enough as it is. Chris Everson, Mark Smith, Paul Robinson, Chris Blake.
Oh, thank you.
You haven't met yet, Chris? That's an easy ticket in for me. Oh, who's that? So, 3:26 and counting. Coleman, Edison, Smith. Here comes the leader. Hanson leads. Lovely last lap. Ladies and gents. 23.73. Boom. Fast lap right there in there. In the D final. Would you accept that? Why wouldn't you? He's so tight out there. So here comes the leader. 2, 3, 9, 7. What's this one? 24.2. Second place man in hot pursuit does his best lap. So Chris Emerson into the 23.9 in hot pursuit. So 1, 2, 3 in that order. George, Chris and Mark, and then Chris Lake. There's got a bit of a race going on for second place, that's for sure. All done through the run hole. The leader is checking out meanwhile, to be very fair. Super quick. You could argue he's underqualified that car, really. So here comes the leader, length of the straight lap in hand. So, George, last time round, 23rd dead. Chris Ederson laying it down with a 23.29. Wow. So Emerson out of nowhere bangs in one real hot lap. Very good. There he is. Car 2. Backs it up with a 23.4, ladies and gents. So Emerson is hot right here and right now. But I don't mean the sun beating on the top. The gap 2.5, 1 minute 19, 1 minute 15 to go. Is it going to happen? 23.9. Oh wow, identical lap time from the first two. 23.96 apiece. And running out of time, 1 minute to go. Is it going to happen? 2, 3, 9, 7, 5. And here we are, with 49 seconds to go. We have got a three-lane battle, ladies and gents. They've got it into the left-hand side bottom hole. Through the fast chicane. Oh, the leader makes an error. Oh, I can't see. Oh, he's moving well. It's not the leader that's out in front. It's Anderson, isn't it? Is Anderson to come out by the lead? Car 2, yes. Come. Smith, Mark Smith on the mission now. So, one real mistake, there you go, that's all it takes. And it's going to be maybe last lap for it. I'm not sure if they're going to get through or not. Here they come down the straight. It's Emerson. Here he comes, time is expiring. The three, it's over. It's all over! It's finished! Chris Emerson, Mark Smith!
A final two-wheel drive.
Okay, so we are away from this. Oh, a little bit of mayhem going on behind. They leave like British cars involved. But he's playing Bishop there. And in front. Just waiting for an update until the second because it's still in my regular order here on my next screen. But it's still going 1 through to 10. And obviously car 5 is moved up. And that looks like Ashton's car if I'm not mistaken. I'm just waiting, like I said, for my update.
Taken out 3. That's the second car taken out. Can't take
Okay,
it
so
more,
I'm back up to speed now, guys. So Bishop, Fenton, Neil, by the looks of it, here they come down the straight. So here comes Tony Bishop. A fabulous event at the Celtic Club. Great effort by all those guys. So thank you from me and no doubt thank you from everyone. Ashley Fenton running second, Chris Neal, Andy Woods, Alan O'Brien. all the way from the pastures of Scotland. Yeah, Chris Neal. He's on the rostrum, I can hear him saying, drivers, did you see how I executed that? Ah, I was telling you so that way. So here comes Tony. From the so far. Chris, yeah, sort of got his elbows out a little bit there, really. I like it. I don't think anyone was sort of moaning at that. So Chris Neal second. 13 Woods of Brian third. Wesson in there. So here they come. Chris Neal's play suddenly became extremely wide. And why not? You've got to go round them, not through them. So still Tony Bishop, just really lap by lap. Don't look at this. This is a little closer on the third lap. 4:26 fast lap, and it was 24.05. So it does look as if Trish is closing the gap, and with 2 minutes to go, we have a race on our hands here for the final guys. Through the bump hole they go. Through the centre, I don't know what section that is, but I don't like it. I'm just awful here. No, here they come down the straight, you're not putting it in back in tomorrow. No, I'm coming up at midnight to change the cut. So Trish trying to catch up with Fish. So here we go through the bump hole, I think he said the wrong word. And the gap is not a lot. Chris Neal hot lap 24.04 for Ashley with the first 23.9. Oh wow! I'll tell you what, Chris is now piling on some pressure. If we're running hot enough and ready to go, Tony Bishop is now feeling the heat. That's for sure, because that Chris is coming. So here they come. 1 minute to go. Oh, look at that. That's marker. And slowing down there they go. Oh, Marshall quickly. Oh, Marshall. Oh, we love you, Marshall. Oh, dear. Tony Bishop paid it for sure. Oh, please, I didn't put the result to that. 19 seconds to go. I'm not a gambling man, but no one's going to catch it. 13 seconds. I don't even think he's going to make the clock, is he? 9, 8, and counting. Here comes the leader down the straightaway now. Chinese accelerating quickly. Give him a round of applause, guys, because Tony Bishop held his crew when the pressure started.
Don't want to race first, Tony. Yeah, we want to go on this one.
F final 2-wheel drive.
So off and away, Poulter leads away from pole from Craig Mayer. Pit buddies. Oh, John Mayer kind of nibbling at the heels of Craig. So 4 is the big loser in the first bit. Oh, who's over? Absolute carnage. Good marshalling though. Good marshalling. Still one in the ball. Don't get excited, sneak up. So Poulter leads and pops a wheelie down the straightaway. Bit of power in that one, Polt. And his lead is going to be about 2.5, maybe 3 seconds. Oh, Craig Mayer and Tony F. Joker doing battle through the bomb. So the all black car, make it easy to see with them old eyes, Tony. Try something like pink, it's worked for Slay. gone from E main to A main. Not that that would happen for you. Those days are long gone. So Poulter leads it from F. Doka now to the 2 spot, so Craig Mayer's had an error. So Doka's trying to repeat the victorious run of C Cup, just in a better final. But Poulter has something to say about that, so Poulter coming on to the straight shortly. His lead last time by was 3.3. And the orange, white and green Schumacher car coming around in front of race control now. Crosses the line to put 3 laps on the board. Last time by 24.42 for Poulter. But Tony F. Doka 24.0. F. Doka laying down quickest lap of the final by nearly half a second. Maybe I spoke too soon. Just imagine what you could do with a pink shell. So F. Doka is chasing down the 1 car of David Poulter. Last time by 2.9 was the gap. Will it decrease this time by? Poulter goes by, clips the curve, 25.1 from Poulter, 24.3 from F. Doka, 2.2 is the gap. F. Doka is coming, rolling back the years, remembering his heyday, and F. Doka is throwing everything at it to chase down Poulter out front. We are at 2 down and 3 to go. Poulter coming around the end of the straight, hits the bump, gets sideways, gets away with it. F. Doka comes around nice and smooth. So Poulter crossing the line. There goes F. smooth as anything, 1.9 is the gap, drops another 2/10. 2/10 a lap, you need about 8 laps, only 9 laps, and you've probably not got that, so you're going to have to speed up a little bit or hope for an error out front. And don't look too far behind, but Jamie Hall is coming, 1.3 behind F. Doka, and F. Doka has cruised up onto the back of Poulter this time by. So 2:20 to go, Poulter, your lead is now just 1.5 seconds, and Jamie Hall just 1 second behind that. So it's Poulter, F. Doka and Hall, full running order after that. Callinger in 4th, Craig Mayer 5th, Todd 6th, Paul 7th, Fletch 8th, Joel Mayer 9, and Chris Dells in the 10 spot. So race leader around the end of the straight. Here comes F. Doka, silent assassin in the Serpent smooth machine. Coming into the bottom we go. Gap last time by less than a second. So F. Doka is coming. And so is Jamie Hall. He wasn't so smooth that time round. Being aggressive. He's been fast coming into the end of the straight. Holding a tight alignment Poulter. Can Poulter do anything right? F. Doka gets there, 1:35 to go. This time round, absolutely no difference in lap time, so Poulter responds. F. Doka may have had a bad one. Jamie Hall, also identical lap time, so 0.9 is the gap, Poulter to F. Doka. 1.2 is F. Doka to Hall. And looks like Hall's up on 2 wheels, that's breathing space for F. Doka. Poulter has put in a stunning lap, so it's going to be about, car 9 be aware, 3 leaders coming. So Poulter goes by, 24.7, F. Doka, all that hard work undone, 25.2. Gap increases to 1.4. So Poulter, 57 seconds remaining, and your lead at 1.4. Can you hold it for flag to flag? Has F. Doka got anything left in the tank? Has he peaked too early? Does he need another F. Doka veteran class so he can go back to his winning ways? Crossing the line, we go, F. Doka! About 6 foot too early for the apex, drives straight into the concrete. Car doesn't look broken, so he's going to get away with it. So Poulter is relieved with another couple of attempts. So gap last time by was 1.3, but it's bigger than that. 26 seconds on the race clock. Poulter's just got to keep it clean now. Looks like we've lost Jamie Hall. Unfortunate for him, we're in a good first place. So 19 seconds, you're starting your last lap now, guys. Poulter, your lead is 1.7 seconds. 1.7 is the lead. Poulter's just got to keep it clean. In front of Ross he goes, jumps out the bubble, lands it nicely, through the quick chicane, drops down, goes round Alex Springer, and comes onto the straight. 3 seconds on the master clock. 2, 1, racing to the line, guys. David Poulter, 2 corners to go, goes left, drives towards race control, right-hander, comes across the line, and takes a win.
G final 2-wheel drive.
So we're off and away. Josh Holdsworth in lead from Paulson, Steve Brown, Laura Hickling, Nick Caro, Cal Moon, Nick Gunnell, Chris Paston, James Evans, Lee Romang and Alex Springer. Oh, someone's over at the beginning. Craig's as quick as his hook muscles allow him to move. So what have we got out front? It was Josh Holdsworth leading from pole, and looks like it still is Josh Holdsworth. Closely followed by Steve Brown. Now, I'm going to say narrowly missing the A final last time out at Torch. My memory's not very good though. So Josh Holdsworth, 0.7 was your lead last time by from Steve Brown, and Kyle Moon from 5th up to 3rd. So Kyle Moon, the green number 5 car, running in 3rd. Leave a man questions to be asked. Yellow and white wheels do not go on the same car. Don't know what's happened there. Huge tall. And that coming from me is bad. Anyway, Josh Holdsworth in the 1 car. Now looks to be Kyle Moon in the 5, running 2nd. So we've had an error from Steve Brown. And that lead out front is 0.9. Kyle Moon, 8/10 quicker that time round with Josh Holdsworth. So we could have a battle on our hands out front. It is Holdsworth, Moon, Caro, Higgins, Brown, your top 5. Springer going 10th up to 6th. Then we've got Evans, Ramang, Paston, Gurnell, your full running order. So battle out front is what's happening. Kyle Moon up on 2 wheels. That's going to cost him 3 or 4 tenths. The gap is 1.4 seconds. So Josh Holdsworth responds. His quickest lap of the final, 24.3. So we're at 2 down and 3 to go. 2 down, 3 to go.
Race over after 2 minutes. 1, 5, 4.
So can we get a volunteer racer for Tony Ashoka? Then he can come and commentate.
6.
Secret, you're pretty good. Know your way around a serpent. So we're at 2:40 to go, 2:20 down. Josh Holdsworth 1.1 in front of Kyle Moon. Nick Caro, you are running 3rd. Try and pick up our race leader. I'm guessing down the straight now because there's the green car of Moon in 2nd. Gap looks ever so slightly closer as we reach half race distance. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. And the gap is 1. So drops by a tenth that time round. And they go into the banking. Oh, Kyle Moon sends it on the inside, block pass Ahoy, doesn't quite make it stick. So down the straight, this is your battle for the lead. Josh Holdsworth and Kyle Moon. Kyle Moon, I'd say underqualified. But this is the race, this is where he's qualified. Gap last time by, just a 1/4 of a second. It's Holdsworth from Moon. Nick Terry, you are running 3rd, 4 seconds back. And once again they go into the banking for the first time, drop down round the left effort and down the straight they go. Moon looking at the inside, not got the pony to do it. Block pass does work. So Josh Holdsworth running wide and Kyle Moon to a point with 1 minute and 37 seconds to go. Kyle Moon and Josh Holdsworth, half a second between them. Oh, Josh Holdsworth gets caught up on the post. So that's going to extend Kyle's lead by a good 2 seconds.
Race order after 4 minutes, 1 second, 5, 1, 2.
So what we've got, Moon out front, and he's just put a lap on the odd car of Lee Moran. 47 seconds to go, so Moon goes by, there goes Holdsworth, gap is 3.1. So I think it's going to take a mistake. Cal Moon, you just need to keep it rubber side down, and you will bring home this G final. So coming into your final 20, Josh Holdsworth and Kyle Moon, you're probably on your last laps now. Everyone else, you're starting your final lap as you cross the line. Closing order is 5, 1, 2, 4, 10, 3, 7, 6, 8 and 9. 3 seconds to go, 2 and 1. And Kyle Moon comes across the line and takes the victory of the G final. Josh Holdsworth going to come home in 2nd. Steve Brown going to recover to 3rd place. Nick Carroll going to come home 4th where he started. And looks like we're going to get Springer coming around in the 5th place all the way up from 10th. Oh, Hickman going to crash out the death.
finished.
So Hickman going to come home in 6th. Oh, race to the line.
H final 2-wheel drive.
So off we go. Freddie Russell leads away from pole. This is an LMR car, and LMR dominate the front row. So Russell from Wyman, from Everton, 1, 2 and 3 across the line first time round. I don't know, Freddie Russell, you're running a Tom Cockrell tribute show there. LMR clapping the way forward there. Good job, Leon Morel. So Freddie Russell comes across the line, first lap on the board, and he leads from the 3 car of Russell Everton and Joseph Housen in the 5. Scott Wyman going to drop a couple of places down to 4. Andrew Mountford going to go 7th up to 5. Roger Mills 10th up to 6. Good move from him. Looks like someone's over. Can't see who it was. Wasn't the leader though. Freddie Russell straight length lead already. Looks like Wyman's worked his way up to the 2 spot again. So Robbo, you were wrong. No, you had them out. Disgraceful. Wait till you're racing. So Freddie Russell, your leader, 1.9 was the gap. Andrew Mountford, you run in 3rd to 1, 2 and 7. So Freddie Russell, Scott Wyman, Andrew Mountford was your leaders last time by, and it looks to be the same. No, Joseph Housen can jump up to the 3 spot, and Housen 24.81, quickest lap by nearly a second on track. So 5 car is on to watch. Tony Pargan and 9th going 9th up to 4th. A good move from him, and someone's over. So Freddie Russell goes by, and he has Joseph Housen taking 1.4 out of his lead last time by. So does Freddie have the nerve to hold this? There is 3 minutes to go. Freddie Russell and Joseph Housen. Looks like Joseph Housen's made an error though. The 5 car is quick, but he's made the error. Leon Morel clapping Freddie as he goes by. Not clapping anyone else though, Leon. That's a bit unfair. There we go, that's better. So, birthday boy Leon Morel. I won't tell you what's been said over here. I think you're off to a seal spot, whatever that is. So, Freddie Russell leads from Wyman. So Paul Worsley, just to keep you updated, Ellis Stafford had to change his chassis, so I'd say job well done. Meanwhile, back to this one, Freddie Russell leads 0.6 in front of Wyman, and 1.4 back to Anthony Parr. So it is Russell, Wyman and Parr, your 1, 2 and 3, and they're going to come down the straight now. It's about a quarter length of the straight lead. Freddie Russell, Wyman sends it to turn 1. Rubs off the barrier, throws up some sand. That is not quick. 1:27 to go. Freddie Russell, 0.3 is your lead. Reminder, can we have Phil Slay, Harry Britton, Tyler Liddell, Leon Morel, Ben Smith, Isaac McFadden and Harry Britton over here before leg 2. Oh, car 7's in the fence. Andrew Mountford, what are you doing? So Freddie Russell is round the end of the straight, running the Tom Cockrell tribute shells. And Wyman is catching him up, as is the 9 car of Tony Parr. So Tony Parr 9th up to 3rd, that could be 2nd, maybe even 1st with 53 seconds to go. Quickest car on track is still Joseph Housen. So coming up straight, red car, be aware, 3 leaders coming. Red car, be aware, 3 leaders are all coming, or orange car, whatever colour. That's like a mossy tribute shell. We'll paint it a kind of orangey brown. So car 8 is leader, Callum Miles, please let the leaders go. Oh, he goes anyway. So 3 leaders driving towards the rostrum, 27 seconds on the clock. Driving away themselves over from on the left hand side. We're going to come down. It looks like Tony Parr went around the outside of Wyman there. Didn't make a stick, down the straight they go. Nothing split these guys. 3 tenths last time across the line. Tony's car. Little hurry up, go. So Tony's hard does Freddie Russell a huge favour. 5 seconds on the clock. Joseph Howson's in this now. 3, 2, 1. You three are racing for second. So you got Wyman, Parr and Howson. All racing. Natalie Williams, you are done. So Wyman, Parr and Howson, you are wrestling for third. Howson's over. So it's a 2-horse race. Scott Wyman and Anthony Parr down the straight. Meanwhile, Freddie Russell out front, and can Wyman hold it? Will Freddie Russell cross the line for the win? Oh, Anthony Parr said go inside, he's on his roof.
I final 2-wheel drive.
Pole, and I don't see, yes I do see, Freedom Pink, and he's pulled out quite a lead after that one, so down the straight they go. Pink and green car, the first third. That is the birthday boy, Liam Morell's car. Oh, he's over, and he's on his roof. 1 go 5, 2, 3, oh.
Go on,
3 cars go by, so Liam Morell's going to go first to 4. Right at the end of the first counting lap, so Liam Morell's got some work to do if he wants to win on his birthday. It is Stuart Hurley who's going to take it up. Oh, Liam's going around the outside, up to second already, it looks.
Take caution, 1.
So Stuart Hurley, you've got a 1.7 second lead. Then there is absolute carnage. Eyeball Paul in there. I think they're in the 8 car. So what we've got, Callan 10th up to second for William Callan. Oh, Leon's over the ball again. Marshals are coming. So Leon will now go into self-destruct mode and probably end up with 1 wheel on his wagon. That will be the success route. So before the next final, before the next A final, please could we have over to race control in no particular order. Harry Britton, Isaac McFadden, Ben Smith, Leon Morell, Tyler Little, Harry Britton and Phil Slade. So those drivers could come over to race control before we start on A2. That would be grand, I would friendly say. Anyway, back to the racing. Stuart Hurley, Neil Saunders and Eyeball Paul, 6, 7 and 8, running 1, 2 and 3. With just 1.4 seconds separating the three of them. Close back out front. Stuart Hurley now comes under pressure.
5, 9.
So Stuart Hurley comes under pressure from the 7th car on Neil Saunders, and Eyeball Paul is not far behind in the red, blue and white car. Then we've got the old blue car of Nicholas Child. And then the 10 car of William Callan, so 10 took the 5th, becomes the top of the moon. And William Morell, you are running in 9th position. Richard Ford, you're in 10th. Brian Preddy, you're in 8th. Oh, Preddy and Owen having a great battle into the ball they go. Probably going to take them to route, is that what they normally do? Yeah. Well, that's what Martin normally does. You've got to go round the mine, not over them or through them. Just so you know. Meanwhile, out front, Stuart Hurley still leads 0.6 is his gap over Neil Saunders and 0.7 back to Eyeball Paul. Then half a second back to Nicholas Charles and Saunders over. Let's see if the marshal running, don't know who it is. Looks like it was Kyle. So down the straight they go. We have 6, 7 and 8. Oh, great move from Eyeball. So Eyeball Paul going to send it up the inside of the 6th car. So Stuart Hurley going to lose 2 spots in 1 corner. So it is Saunders, Crawford and Hurley. Eyeball Paul putting a great move on Hurley there. Can they go into route Saunders out front? 1:37 to go on the race. But Saunders over. Looks like that was Saunders over. No, maybe Eyeball. So Eyeball has made his move up to the front and then rolled it, put it into the banking. So Eyeball putting in some great moves out there. So it is Neil Saunders with a 1.4 second lead over Stuart Hurley, and then comes Eyeball Paul. With Corp's over. So what we got there goes our leader. So Rich, 2 quick cars coming through.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you. Comes over on the line, looks like the second car of Talent. So Talent and Link Mills now back into 4th and 5th. Stu Hurley's just gone over, so that should allow Paul Crawford up to the 2 spot. And he does for the race leader to round turn 1 now. So 35 to go. Neil Saunders is miles in front. Brian Cuddy out Stuart Hurley behind you on the track. When you get there, thank you. Go, go, go. So Stuart Hurley and Paul Crawford, 1.5 seconds on last time by. 22 seconds on the race clock, so you are all starting your last lap.
Go on, Martin!
Then we're rolling up. Old man knocking down to LNR. Someone's over at the end of the straight, close to the end of the straight. And that is clear. So lead out front, 5 seconds to go. So leader is through, Saunders is through, Crawford is through, Hurley is through, Lynn Callan, you are done, Stuart Hurley you are done, Brian Freddy you are done, all the finish lines across the line. Race leader Neil Saunders and second place Paul Crawford, you are racing. Lil Morelli, pole man, flies it into race control as he crosses the line. So here's your battle for the lead. Looks like Saunders is going to take it. Not enough time left on the clock for either. So either Paul going to come home in.
GA final 2-wheel drive.
So we're off and away. So is this working? Yep. Jody Howard led him off from pole. And I think he first off the line. Won't lie, I wasn't really paying attention. However, I will do now. Probably Russell up next. Are you make the right side? Oh, so what have we got? Jody Howard in the 1, orange and purple car from the 6 of C-Cup. Biggest advertising board opportunity at the RC track. If you need to sponsor someone, there's plenty of space for C-Cup. So what we got down the straight we go, 1 and 6, and C-Cup demonstrating his absolute pure talent by dominating second place in the J final minute, and he's closing in on the leader of Jody Howard by a whopping 2/10 per second a lap. So C-Cup, Marshall's there. So C-Cup chasing down the leader, 1 and 6, coming up the first banking, and that gap has decreased dramatically. Oh, the leader's over. So C-Cup to the point. I reckon that's worth an A-drive, Tony Joker. So C-Cup is racing to pink here. I've heard rumours if he dominates this J-Main, Tony Joker is going to give him a brand new car as a present or a prize. Let you decide. So C-Cup leads from Jody Howard in the 1, Jason Green in the 4, you run 3rd, Duncan Paul 5th, Michael Elliott 5th, Hayden Lewis Calf in 6th, Lee Talbot all the way up from 10th spot to 7th. Got your race leader, all white car, yellow wheels. That does need some explaining. Coming across the line now. And your lead C-Cup is 1.4. Best lap we've seen out there is by C-Cup, 24.5. Only 24-second lap we've seen in this final. So it is 6, 1, 4, 5 and 8 is your lead 5 cars. Lee Talbot now in the 6th spot. So the 10 car making good progress in this main.
Car 10, just watch your throttle while the marshal has on.
220 down, 240 to go. 220 down and 240 to go. Your race leader is all white car. Can't miss it, and I can't seem to see it. Coming down the straight in a moment. There he is. So all white car, yellow wheels, clear wing. Into turn 1, looking nice. Past Pino he goes. Pino's got issues with that paint job. I mean, he's even bought the t-shirt to match. Oh, second place is over, so Jody Howard now got a battle on his hands. 1 and 4, Howard and Green coming towards the rostrum. Gap last time by was 4.2. It looks to be about 1.5 on the track. They go into the banking race leader. Once to go, we go past Tino. Tino looks keen at that car. So cross line. C-Cup last time round, 24.84, quick lap from you.
Caution on the straight, caution on the straight. Caution on the straight, and it's clear.
So leader C-Cup and Jody Howard running in 2nd, Jason Green in 3rd. 1.4 was the gap between them last time by, looks to increase them slightly as Jody Howard comes down the straight now. Teacup coming across the line, so Teacup 1:26 to go, 1:26 to go for Joseph Cockhill to lead out this J main and bring it home. So we've got Joseph Cockhill, Jody Howard, Jason Green, Stuart Band and Lee Talbot 10th up to 5th. So Lee Talbot running good in this one and he is just 1.2 behind Stuart Band. So should have a bit of a race on his hands. I'll Teacup across the line. 1 minute to go, Teacup 1 minute. And your lead is a huge 6.8. No, Scott's at 4.8. So Teacup leads by 4.8 seconds over 1 car of Jody Howard and 4 car of Jason Green. So it looks like that was 2 car. You'll have a race leader with you possibly. With 32 seconds on the race clock. Race leader is the all-white car. Just come out of the bomb driving towards the rostrum. There's 25 on the clock. You can get this lap and 1 more Teacup. Car on the straight. Clear. So this lap and 1 more for race leader. He comes down the straight now. And goes past Matthew P for not the last time, hopefully. 11 seconds on the clock. Oh, Teacup, Franklin Doey's out there. So he's literally, that is the race leader in front of you with 3 seconds to go. Jason Green goes by, so we are racing Teacup. Joseph Cockhill and Jason Green get finished. Jody Howard, you're done in 3rd place. Stuart Band going to come over in 4th. Lee Talbot going to go 10th to 5th. And we've got Michael Elliott in 6th. Hayden Lewis in 7th. Pete Lowndes in 8th. Duncan Pole in 9th. And your race winner, Joseph Cockhill.
L final, 2-wheel drive.
So they're off and away. Kino leads round from pole in the all blue Yokohama car black wing. And Matthew Peake, Kino up on the curve and getting away with it, coming across the line, up on 2 wheels again. Into the ball goes, so Matthew Peters in close company as they drive towards Rostrum on lap number 1. So Kino letting away from pole, can't see what happens in the bottle, but out they come, and looks like someone was over. There's carnage, absolute carnage. Marshall's getting there, and someone's lost out barely in that. Looks like Kino going to go 1 to 8. So Kino going over there. So it's going to be 3, 4 and 2. Your lead cars, Kerr, Wright and Peters. And then Abe Lyons, 8 up to 4th after the 1st lap. So Derek Kerr leads from James Wright, Matthew Peters, Abe Lyons and Matthew
Oh,
P
thanks
is
a
going
lot.
to go 8 to 5th.
Not stopping.
Sector.
You stop marking it there.
Quiet.
So found a bit of shade, stopped my nose burning. That's this time, you need to look after it. So Matthew Peters leads half a second at the end right. And as I look up, they come across the line. Matthew Peters blue, white, blue, purple, green and white car. Followed by the yellow wheel car of James Wright. Abe Lyons still running in the 3rd spot up from 8. And then there is a recovering Kino in the all blue number 1. Oh, lines is over. Kino going to look around the outside, can't see what's happening. They're coming down onto the straight, and Kino's done it. So Kino going to go up to the 3 spot with 3 minutes to go. We have 2 down and 3 to go. Race leaders coming through the ball now. And they look through it is Matthew Peters, 1.3 in from James Wright.
8, 3, 6, 7, 5, 9, 10. Lead on lap 5.
So race leader is Matthew Peters, and he is, I think, down the straight now. White, green and purple car. Looks like his lead has increased significantly, and it is 5 seconds now. And Kino smells blood, so Kino is coming for that 2 spot. So James Wright, Matthew Peters separated by just 1.4 seconds last time by. 1.4 was the gap. And
Oh,
you have
brilliant.
2
Cheers,
minutes
Jack.
to do something about it, Keno. James Wright, you've got 2 minutes to hold on if you want to finish in second. And it's been on to the straight now, so there's about a straight length in it. But that's not a lot on this track, one little lower, and Keno will close right in. Oh, there it nearly was.
Okay, car 7, stop go penalty.
Coming across the line. Keno goes by. Gap remains at.
If you're a driver's green, you'd know.
Increases to 1.5. So Keno losing a tenth on that lap, but we are at 1:30 to go, so plenty still to go down. Race lead across the line now. He is in traffic, so yellow pink car coming out the bottom. You're next for our race leader. And here comes the battle for second. So blue, orange, number 7. Thank you very much. That was second place, third place. Gap this time round 1.7. So James Wright is responding and pulling out ever so slightly lap on lap. But with 1 minute and 7 seconds to go, is there anything Keno can do? Oh, Keno's over. Just about to say he's looking closer, and Keno is over once again. It looks like second place one's over. No, yes it was. So second place is across the line, and there goes third. Gap is 2.3, so 29 second laps for both of them. 45 seconds to go, probably this lap and one more for James Wright and Matthew Keane. Running second and third. Race lead across the line now, 37 to go. 37 seconds on the race clock. So your second place man is round, demonstrating towards the top now and crosses the line. And he does a 26.0. Keno goes
that's the leader behind
lap time from them. So 1 and 4 cars running identical laps last time by. You guys are on your last lap. Looks like someone's over. Can't see who it is. Marshall is there. So Keno, I can see him coming onto the straight now. And there is the battle. Down the straight they go. 4 and 1. 4 seconds on the race clock. You guys are racing to the line. James Wright going to come round and take second place. Matthew Keane going to come round and take third from pole on the grid. And your race